Hey guys, Comet here. Welcome to episode 2 in my Spaced Out DLC series. Now this is the development build, so I expect there to be problems, and hopefully we can try and push the game to find those problems. Now in episode 1, I got this colony going here with some research, and I got some oxygen going here with this new sublimation station. I put in some cots, some bathrooms, and a little dining area. And I need to get them doing something, because 2 of them are idle. So let's see, what can we do? I think I'm just going to expand the base, centralize my oxygen production, and then put in like a little farm, because I need food. I have no food source, and I have just this basic oxygen production here. So I think I will start by expanding down. And that way I have room to put all of these pools of liquid kind of down in the bottom. And then maybe I can insulate this side off. I kind of started that already here, because I was planning on putting in a farm, but I think I need a little bit more room for the farm. So if I extend this kind of out like that, I can make an insulated box around this starting biome. So I'll bring this down, and I will mark where all of the floors are going to go, and then cap off the bottom, like that. And then I can run that up that way. And let's get to demolishing here. Always put in the ladders first, with a higher priority than the digging commands. That way the dupes build the ladders first, and they don't get trapped as easily. Oh, wait a minute. Do I not have... Oh, right, I think this was actually mentioned in the comments. Even though Ren here has super hard digging, or super duper hard digging, they don't have hard digging and super hard digging. So I can mine out diamond and obsidian, but I can't actually mine out abyssalite or granite. I was not expecting that one. So I actually need to skill up Ren here before I can dig up this granite. So let's speed this up a little bit. And I don't have Gosman doing any research at the moment, because I want her helping with this. I really need to get in some food sources. Those are my 2 warnings over here. This is really cool, because it helps you prioritize. Alright, it looks like they're almost done with this now, so I'm going to get in some hydroponic tiles along here. Because I think I said my food source in the last episode was probably going to be these bog buckets, and I just lost power. I could also use some bigger batteries so that I can take more advantage of these plug slugs, because I think they overcharge these batteries. Let's take a look. Yeah, these max out before the night is over. That means I could use more batteries. Let's see, if I go into research here, I think I can do this first one here. That way I can get the jumbo battery. I can store up more power during the night. So let me take a look at the stats on... Ooh, wait, what was that? Another friend. Let's see, can I get a farmer? I really need a farmer. I am low on food, though. These omelets are kind of tempting. I'll take the omelets for now, and make sure I get these set in here. I guess I should do the swamp chard as well. Right, but back to the bog buckets here. So, when domestically grown, they need polluted water. I've got plenty of polluted water, so that's not a problem. They have a life cycle of 6.6, and they produce 1840 calories within that life cycle. So a duplicate can burn 1,000 calories per cycle, and on average, the bog bucket will produce about 280 calories. That means I'm going to need 4 bog buckets per duplicate. Now I wonder, if I instead cook up the bog jelly in the grill, yeah, if I turn it into a swampy delight, then I'll get a little bit more out of it. So instead of 1480 per cycle, or per growth cycle, I would get 2240, which is closer to 340 calories per day cycle, which means I would only need 3 per duplicate. So I've got 3 dupes right now. That means I need 9 plants, which is what I have here. Perfect. And then I plan on taking more dupes, so I'll put these in just to start building up some reserve food. Alright, now that she's researched the better battery, I'm actually going to redo this whole section over here. I don't really like it. Then I think I can get the batteries set up over here, like that. And I'm going to switch this to ladders. That way I can expand into this area. And I think I can extend this out to about here. I don't want to get too close to these Sweetles here. I'm not ready to start farming those. I've been thinking the right wall could go right along here. And it's actually not too important that I get this done. So I'm going to set these to a priority of 4. I want them to focus on this farm. And by digging out the bottom like this, it gives a place for the carbon dioxide to settle. That way I can store my food in the carbon dioxide so it doesn't spoil. And it looks like Ren just earned a skill point here. Now that means I can get hard digging. Now, these can be dug up. Oh yeah, food is definitely a problem. Although, I do have some of these swamp chards over here I can go and grab. Those look tasty. Ooh, another friend. Let's see. Please be a farmer. Well, Nicola here has a little bit of farming. Tidying and digging. Irritable bowel, that's not really that big of a deal. Innately stylish and interior decorator. Those are kind of pointless. At least for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Nicola here. He can be the farmer. So welcome to the base. And let me set your schedule. So I'm just going to offset it from the previous schedule by 3. And that reminds me, I need to change this beginning schedule all to downtime. Because it is the kind of like a placeholder. So now I can go to priorities and tell Nicola to farm. And he starts with a skill point, so let's put that straight into farming. Alright, now we've got a dedicated farmer that needs a bed and a table. Okay, I need to expand this then. So I could punch a hole right here, let all of this water drain down into the bottom now, and maybe put the bedrooms over here. Or I could actually just extend this out and move this ladder to the central ladder. I think that might be easier. Because I don't want Nicola sleeping on the floor like that. That's not good. Let's get you a bed. So I'll put this in. Priority 6. I'll let the water drain and then dig all of this out. And then extend the bedroom over. And that drops a whole bunch of... It drops an ocean on Ren here. Oh, but this isn't good. Yeah, I don't want polluted water by the food. That's very bad. Priority 9. Let's go. Okay, now that all the water's gone, I can dig this out. And maybe do something like this. Alright, here we go. Now we've got some extra beds in, and Nicola can take a nice nap if he wants to. I'm also going to put in some extra dining tables for some new dupes that I might take on. Alright, now I think it's time to actually plant these... Wait. What? How can I have 0.87191 of a seed? Okay, that's weird. If I plant... That's so weird. Does it count as a whole seed? Is the game rounding? How does that even happen? Whatever. I'm just gonna copy these and paste them. And that means I need to get some plumbing set... Oh, I don't even have pipes yet. Maybe I should not have deconstructed this. That might have been a little premature. Okay, let's put the research back in. So we've got... Let's see, research station and supercomputer. If I could actually click. There we go. And then we need power wires to collect the power from the plug slugs. And I don't know how clear this was in my last video. I tried to fix it in post with some text, but plug slugs will actually produce less power if they're hungry. But to feed them, right, they take all of your metal ore, and I like to use that for building stuff, so I don't really want to keep them fed. I'm okay with just what little power they give me when they're hungry. Ooh, we have no food. Okay, let's hurry up and get some plumbing going. I guess I could take these for some food. Alright, nice. Now I have plumbing, so let's get these plumbed up. Let's see. If I put the pump... I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just do this. That'll work. Get a pump in. And then I need to power that pump. So I'll do something like that. That should get these going. I really need to get the insulation up further this way, because this cold is starting to... Well, I guess it's technically more correct to say the heat is escaping than for the cold to be entering. Oh. New dupe? Nah, these kind of all suck. I'll take the sandstone. Almost there. Ah, why'd you stop? There we go. Yes. Now food is under control. Well, almost. It's going to be under control soon. So now I need to worry about keeping these warm enough. So let's get all this insulated up. Which means I need to drain out this water. Maybe I could coax these plug slugs to enter the base before I put in that wall. So now I'm just working on cleaning up this area, because I want to improve oxygen flow, so I can put in a little oxygen production facility over here. I'm thinking I could do something similar to the evaporator I built in the Overly Scienced series. Now that the sublimation station exists, I can use that to off-gas polluted oxygen, and then put that kind of like in the bottom of a tube, and then towards the top of the tube, put in some deodorizers so I get clean oxygen out of it. Now that would require a lot of sand, and I think I might have mentioned this in the last episode, but there's not much sand in the starting biome. But that shouldn't be too big of a problem with the rock crusher. I could just make some sand. Alright, this is looking a lot cleaner now. I managed to get the plug slugs to come inside the base here, and oxygen pressure is a very big problem now. Some of these crops are actually stifling because pressure's too low. And, ooh, another friend. I'm looking for a chef at this point. Frankie here might fit that, but I really don't like narcoleptic dupes. I think I'm gonna have to pass and go with the Mirth Leaves. Okay, but now that I have food set up, I've got this cleaned up, I can put in that oxygen facility I was talking about. So if I make a tube, kinda like this, with some sublimation stations, and actually, I need room for a ladder. So something like this, then I can use airflow tiles to separate the floors with some deodorizers. And I actually don't like how close it is to the main ladder. We're gonna move the whole thing over. And the ratio here, the sublimation station produces 660 grams per second of polluted oxygen, and a deodorizer can filter 100 grams of polluted oxygen per second. So you'd need 6.6 deodorizers for every sublimation station. I've got 2 stations down here, so that would be just over 13. And I can fit 4 per layer, so that's about 3 layers worth of deodorizers. And I don't expect these to be going all the time, so I think I can get away with the technically insufficient amount of deodorizers. And then one last thing that I kind of really dislike. Deodorizers need power. It's not very much power, but it's power nonetheless. Alright, they're just about to finish this. I've got some polluted oxygen going, and it looks like I am really low on sand. So I need to find a place to put a rock crusher, and I'm thinking this is the spot right here. So for recipes, I want to do, let's see, this is always good. And then, I don't really use sandstone for anything. So I'll convert all of that. And sedimentary rock is the most abundant resource I have at the moment. So I'm building everything out of sedimentary. So I don't want to consume any of that. Let me see how much sandstone I have. Let's see, how do I use this new... Here we go. And I've got a little bit of sandstone. Because if I can't make enough sand to purify this polluted oxygen, then because of the new yucky lung thing, the duplicants will actually require more oxygen, which puts a bigger strain on my production. But it looks like they're starting to fill these up with some sand now. I think we'll be okay. Ooh, food is again becoming a problem. I really need these farms to get going. I think in the meantime, I'm just gonna have to dig up more of these swamp chards. I got a couple left up here. Could go over here and grab this one. Maybe this will give us some food. Haha. I have to take the omelets. I'm too low on food. Oh, and I don't even think I talked about these things yet. I'm gonna set... Ooh. These little icons are new. I'm gonna set these to polluted water, because I've got a lot of bottles of polluted water lying around that are off-gassing, and I'd rather just condense all of those down into this pool down here. Battery. That's a new notification. It looks like I'm drawing too much power for the plug slugs, or I'm not capturing enough at night. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see which one it is. Yeah, having no power is starting to affect breathability. I'm gonna put in a manual generator just to be safe. Okay, but it is nighttime. I'm not capturing the power from this slug. Let's see, if these go to max, I'll put in another battery. They barely went over half. Yeah, that means I definitely need this manual generator. But it looks like Gosman here has gotten another skill point, and... Atomic research? What is that? Atomic collider usage. Where is the atomic collider? I gotta take a look. I'm looking around, and I don't see a collider here. It might be one of those gravitas buildings that are always in the way of everything. Or it's still a work in progress. I guess we'll do astronomy? If I can't find the collider to use it, there's no point in being able to use it. Yeah, we'll do astronomy, and then once we come across the collider, I'll put a point there. See, this doesn't say work in progress like these do. So that means this should be on the map somewhere. Or attainable somehow. I don't know, we'll see. That means I have to start expanding. Oh, what is this? Cool salty slush geyser. So it's like a cool slush geyser, but for saltwater. Interesting. I do like they're adding new geysers, though. I think the last thing I want to do here is clean up this bottom section and start editing episode 2. Stinky here just finished this bottom tile. So the whole bottom of the base and the majority of the left side is completely insulated, so I shouldn't have to worry about temperature for a while. These deodorizers, now that they take power, actually produce heat. That might be a problem. Well, this is producing heat, that's expected. But anyway, I think we made decent progress in episode 2. I got some farms and some oxygen going. I'm thinking in the next episode, I gotta clean up this top area. So, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next episode.